Good morning, everybody. It is September the 13th. Today, you are going to need a band for legs, a pair of weights, your chair, and then and this is entirely optional, a band for your arms for one exercise that we're going to do where we're not only lifting, but we have the band for restriction. If you don't want to use the band, we're just going to be doing our bicep curls, can totally do it without. All right. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to start with a low back assessment. All right. So I want you to make sure you're clear of anything so that you don't bump your booty on anything. Okay. Put your feet together. Your knees are going to stay locked. Now, this is very important. Once you start rolling back into your hips, your legs need to stay locked. And you need to protect your lumbar. So you're not going to curl your back to try to reach the floor. I'll turn sideways so you can see what's going on. You're going to let your arms hang. And you're just going to come down like this. And some of you might not get very far because it's first thing in the morning and you haven't stretched out. It's okay. But we're going to just ease our way down, keeping the legs locked here. Arms are hanging. And when you get to the point where you can't really go anymore without having to bend your knees, we're just going to roll it back up and then shake our legs out. So let's go ahead and do that. Feet together. Legs, knees are locked. Roll your hips back. Keep your lumbar in good position. Let your arms hang. You don't have to go any further than you want to. Again, this is how is your low back doing? Keep your low back safe. Hang out there for 3, 2, 1, and then begin rolling it up, chin up. Lead, there you go. And then go ahead and do some heel lifts to tell the back of your legs it's okay. You're not going to die. And then some knee lifts. Let's go ahead and just go right into our warm up. And I'm going to turn on the first little song for us to warm up too. It's just fast. So we're just going to do some fast movement. And why is it not working? There it is. Little quick feet. And move your hands like you're running, okay? A little jog in place. Imagine a green screen behind you. You're running and the screen just keeps passing like you're going places. Like you're on one of those old TV silent shows or the black and whites. You're talking to your friend and just walking along. Good. We're going to get the cardio up, the heart rate going. Excellent. All right. Figure out what the long and short part of your room is. Go to one end. And I want you to go forward and back. Using your fast pace. Excellent. Almost done. Come back to center. Ooh, give your legs a little shake out. Again with the heel lifts. Let's do 8. Little wide step. And knee lifts with intention here. We'll do 8 of those. Shake your legs out, arms up. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise, but they're banging on things now. Big stretch the arms. All right, roll your shoulders. And then forward. Okie dokie. What we're going to do is we are going to do 10 things. Let me stop this for just a moment. 10 things. We're going to do 7 things, 2 times each for 30 seconds, and then 15 off. So we're going to do a side step jack to start with. So we're going to get our band for legs and put that on at below knee or ankle level, depending on where you want to start today. I'm going to put mine at my calves. All right. So we'll be doing a step jack, a side step jack. We'll be doing bicep curls. That's where we'll add the band for arms. So the band for legs stays on the entire time. We got things to do. We'll do biceps with the band for arms. That is optional. We will be doing hip hinges with the band on. Doing a lunge pulse where we go back into our lunge position and just pulse, but the band will be lower at that point. It'll be at ankle, so you'll be working your long legs. Tricep kickbacks for one 30-second pulse, and then the long pushback for the other 30 seconds. Seated flutter kick, where we use our chair, and then our side to side for our abs. Okay, so that's where we're going with our timer. So the side step jack is here. So you're stepping out with the band either below your knees or at your ankles. You get to choose which one that's going to be. Now I'm going to start that. So we have some music going. And our timer will go off in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to start our side step jack. Now remember, it's in tension, so you got to move those arms. Excellent. Looking good, everybody. And if you don't want to put the band on, you don't have to. If you find that's going to be too much at this point, take it off. 3, 2, 1. All right, this is where we get to breathe. Get a drink if you need to. We're going to do the side step jack again. In 3, 2, 1. All right, the next thing we're going to will be biceps. We're going there in 3, 2, 1. If you want to do the band, you put that on your arms first, and then you pick up your weights. If you don't want to do the band, just pick up your weights. So you'll be like this in 3, 2, 1. So not only are you lifting, but you got the band wanting to pull your arms together, so you're resisting at that. Good. I have some of you doing it, some of you not doing it. Excellent. You have to do what's good for you in this moment in time. 3, 2, 1. Relax your hands. If you don't have your band on, just go ahead and wiggle those arms around. Otherwise, just breathe. Okay, set your hands. We'll go back to it in 3, 2, 1. All right. When this one ends, put your weights down, take that arm band off, and take your band to knee level on your legs. So if it's at ankle, you need to bring it up. It's a lot to do because we're going to be doing hip hinges and you want it higher. So we're going to do all of this stuff in 3, 2, 1. So if you have your band at your ankles, bring it up to below your knees. Take your knees to hip width or just open further than that. Roll your hips back. Make sure you're making your knees go apart. Don't let the band pull them together. Hold this for 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Sit lower for 3, 2, 1, and pulse. Good. 3, 2, and up. Shake your legs out. Now, if you need to adjust your legs to be wider, this is where you do it. If you don't need to adjust your legs, then don't. Oof. Here we go. Rolling those hips back and down into our squat, down and up. Here we go. Make sure you're letting your knees pulse out to the side. This is why the band is below and hopefully on the strongest part of your leg there. So not only are you doing your hip hinge, but you have the inner and outer thighs working your adductors and your abductors, or your in and out muscles. When we get done with this, we're going to take it down to ankles in 3, 2, 1. Slide those feet in, shake those legs, and scooch that band down to ankle level. We're going to take the left leg back first into our lunge and push. 2, 3. Just go right into it. Take it as far as you can, and you're just pushing your heel down, letting that ankle kind of drive the motion here. And yes, I'm using the wall to kind of help me keep steady so I can focus just on my legs here. But you can do it without. Excellent. 3, 2, 1. Slide it in. Shake it out. Now we're going to the right leg back now. Here we go. Get ready to press your ankle in 3, 2, 1. So they were doing the lunge pulse here. Front knee slightly bent. Back leg is slightly bent. Pushing that heel down. Good. Three, 2, and 1. Leave it there. Pick up your weights for kickbacks. All right. Bring those elbows up. Nice tall posture. And 3, 2, 1. Extend and retract. Now, I'm doing this in a straight up posture, but you can go to a slight lunge and lean forward and do this. You don't want to lean like this. You want to have a good lean from your back leg to your front knee. Bending and straightening. 3, 2, 1. All right. Roll your shoulders. The next one we're going to do is we're going to keep our arms nice and long. Put your thumbs on the head of the weight. So we're going to get a little extra thumb work. A little bit of a lunge, long arms, and 3, 2, push. Arms stay long and straight. So your thumb is holding the head of the weight and pushing it while your fingers support. So we're getting a little dual action there. Good. After this, we're going to go to our chair, and I'm going to pause the timer, okay? In 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm pausing the timer, and I'm going to pause the music. You can put your weights down, get your chair where you need it. You're going to sit down on your chair all the way back, and you're going to bring your band either up to below knees or on your thighs, okay? We're going to use it to help us support for this butterfly kick or the flutter kick that we're going to do. And I realize that I put my weights behind me on the chair, but my behind needs to be on the chair. So I'm going to have to put these to the side. We're going to sit all the way back, lift our legs. We've got the band helping us. We're going to flutter kick, pointing your toes, and you want to lift them up and down in a nice steady pace. If you feel like you want a little bit more, scoot not quite to the middle of the chair so your legs can be longer. Or if you want to be at the middle of the chair and hold on, then you can get a bigger motion. So what is going to work for you today? Sitting all the way back, sitting at 3/4, sitting at the middle, maybe even sitting a little further forward. You've got the band to help you support your legs. So I'm going to let the rest run out. We've got another 12 seconds to go. Decide where you want to be on your flutter kick. Pointy toes on this one in 3, 2, 1. Pointy toes, pointy toes. Long, straight legs, pointy, pointy toes. So the further forward you are, the bigger your kick can be. The further back you are, the smaller your kick is. It works for you. 3, 2, 1. Roll it forward, release your back, release your quads. This time I want your feet flexed. So your toes are coming in. It's going to change what you're doing a little bit. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So now you're kind of pointing with your heels. And you feel that your legs have changed a little bit because flexing and pointing activates your muscles slightly differently. Good. And pull it in. All right, leave this band right here and pick up your weights. We're going to go to side reach. Starting with your fingers, weights in the V hold. Get those knees apart. And you're going to reach to the side. Begin. Now, shoulders in line with your hips. You may or may not reach the floor. We have 30 seconds to work these obliques. We're going to come up. All right. Change your hand hold to regular. Again, keeping your shoulders in line with your hips, making sure your legs are still holding in their passive aggressive pose. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. With the weights shorter, you can slow down. Really get that stretch in there. Excellent. And we are done. Walk those legs together. Put your weights down. And take off the infernal band. Ooh. All right. Scoot your chair out of your way if you need to. If you don't need to, then don't worry about scooting your chair. We're going to do clockwork next, and we are going to use our weights, but not for the first round. All right? I'm going to turn that off, and I'm going to shut this door. Because they are cutting concrete right off my back door, which is right there. I don't know if you can hear this, but I can, and it's loud for me. All right, so what we're going to do is clockwork. So you're going to take your steps. Remember, your clock, your 12 is in front of you, your 6 is behind you. Orient that way. All right? What I want you to do is your arms go up when it's an even number and out when it's an odd number. So you're going to take your step and your arms. Now, we're doing it very slow at 40 because we're going to add something else at 50 and something else at 60. So you have to train your brain to register the even and the odds, okay? And I won't make you do that while we're doing this. Okay. Here we go. Everybody ready? Your nice center spot. Let's bring this up. All right. I will be the snotty British lady today. Here we go. 2. Even. 12. 4. 8. Remember, even is up. 9. Odd is out. 7. Sorry. 6. 5. 10. 3. 11. 1. 8. 11. 9. 4. All right. Everybody feel like they did okay on that, or do you want another round of practicing your evens and odds? Let's just do another round because it's going to speed up, and I want to make sure you get the even and odd part, and I'm not going to do it this time. So you have to do the even and odds without me doing any of the motions for you. Okay. So reset. Whoops, sorry. Press the buttons too many times. Reset. Keep your hands right here so you can go up and out without having to pick your arms up. Okay. Skip a step. Start with the middleman. Here we go. 2. 11. 1. 7. 9. 6. 4. 5. 3. 8. Very good. 12. 10. 7. 8. 9. 6. 10. 2. 1. Ding. Okay. Now pick up your weights. Now you are not going to be doing even up, odd out. You're going to be doing a short version of that, which is a bicep curl. So when it's even, you're going to lift the weights up and take them back down. When it's odd, you'll lift your elbows up. So you'll either do a bicep or a chicken wing. A bicep. So your odd is still going to be out and your even is still going to be up. You just have weights in your hand and it doesn't go out of your torso. Okay. So that's what we're going to work on. And I will be doing this one with you because we all must suffer together. Here we go. 4. 7. You do not have to step if you don't want to. 2. 12. 11. 1. 9. 8. 3. 10. 6. 5. 1. 2. 5. 6. 8. 11. 9. 7. 3. 10. 12. 4. 7. Good. All right. We're going to go up to 60. It'll be a little bit faster. You have the option of taking the weights completely out and just pretending to do your bicep curl and your chicken wing, or having the weights, or doing even odds. Okay. So you can just do up and out as a stretch if you prefer. Get to decide. You have 5 seconds to decide. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Oops. Let me change it to 60. There we go. And we're off. 5, 6, 7, 3, 8, 1, 12, 4, 10, 2, 9, 11, 3, 12, 11, 1, 10, 2, 8, 6, 7, 9, 4, 5, 1, 11, 6, 8, 12. Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. Good job. Put these down. Woo. Shake your hands out. Turn that off for myself. All right. Let's roll those shoulders. Let me see what I have at the end here. All right. Shoulders up. And back. And bring them back to ears again. And let's go ahead and just roll our head in that little U shape. Get some tension relief. Take a breath. And let your shoulders go down as you exhale. Press them down as far as you can. Wiggle your fingers at the very tips here. Turn, turn, turn. And roll your shoulders back. And flip your arms back as well. Roll your shoulders forward and turn your arms. And back. And forward. And come to center. And release that. All right, let's do some heel lifts. I know they're the easy ones to go to because you can do these guys anywhere. And knees, of course. This is the back of the legs and the front of the legs. Super easy. Didn't have to be complicated to stretch. All right, let's go to a wide stance. Roll your hips back. Sit into it. Find those hamstrings and just hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin up. Roll it up nice and slow. Shake your legs out. Do a little bit of a hip hula because we're going to do our back reassessment. And I want to make sure that our lumbar is nice and loose for this. All right, feet together. Think about where you were when we first started working out and we did our warm up. Keep the knees, feet together, knees locked out. Bend at the hips. Your hips are going to go way behind you. You're letting your arms hang and you're protecting your lumbar as you go down. Okay? Here we go. Just roll it nice and slow. Four, 3, 2, 1. And with the chin, roll it back up. Shake your legs out. Now, because I'm asking you to protect your lumbar, you could probably roll into it rather safely and not hurt yourself. But the idea was to kind of keep yourself in good position, see what the stretch is. I'm going to show you what it looks like without me keeping my lumbar sloped. I would go here and then I would just let my back round and I would get a little closer. I'd still have the long pull in my hamstrings. So if you choose to do that, and that's totally fine, there's nothing wrong with it. Just be mindful. Excuse me. People calling me. Be mindful of what you're doing. And you just want to take care to not hurt yourself when you're doing something. So be ready to pull out if you need to. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. And we'll catch you on the flip side.